If a woman deeply thinks about a man day and night, it is said that significant changes can occur in that man's life. Now the question arises, why did I specifically mention women? Women, by the very nature of their being, have an innate nurturing side. They are emotional beings who love to bind things in the ties of affection and emotion. From the beginning, they approach relationships with a sense of surrender. Many might argue, don't men have emotions? Don't they feel pain? Of course they do, but men often suppress their emotions to the point where they forget how to feel their intensity. This is a painful reality. Every human and every living being deserves to prioritize their healthy emotions. Today, let's discuss what happens when a woman thinks about you so deeply that she sheds tears before God, calling your name in her prayers. With no other recourse left, she surrenders her pain to the divine. Only God knows her suffering, and he witnesses her tears. But how does this affect the man's life? Women possess a unique power of manifestation. They are mothers by nature, and mothers can often sense danger before it strikes. Women intuitively recognize who is good or bad for their lives far earlier than others. Their intuition is heightened to an extraordinary degree. A woman can discern different intentions behind every gaze directed at her. She can sense what thoughts might be running through someone's mind and, when needed, protect herself accordingly. Now, moving to the most significant point. Here, I'm not referring to the physical attributes of men and women. Those who understand the concept of yin and yang, or the essence of masculine and feminine energies, will comprehend what I mean. Each soul carries both feminine and masculine energies within it. The balance of these energies shapes every soul. The interplay of these energies governs the entire universe and creation itself. When individuals with a more dominant feminine energy deeply surrender to someone, elevating them to a divine pedestal in their minds, their devotion impacts the masculine energy profoundly. Men with a dominant masculine energy, referred to as divine masculines in the twin flame journey, begin to feel the influence of this devotion. When a woman thinks deeply about a man, it indicates that the man needs healing. Perhaps he doesn't fully understand himself, lacks clarity about his life, or struggles to recognize who or what is truly good for him. The woman, feeling his pain, prays for his healing, surrendering herself to the divine. This sacred connection brings forth changes. The man starts confronting suppressed emotions like anger or fear, feelings he may have avoided for a long time. However, this process can lead to resistance. The man might unknowingly start harboring anger toward the woman, blaming her for the unrest in his heart. He might feel that everything in the world is good, except for her. Why? Because she is attempting to bind him with love, which challenges his deeply ingrained resistance to vulnerability. This resistance, however, is temporary. Over time, the man begins to reflect. He realizes he may have made mistakes by walking away from her. He starts reconsidering his choices, and his healing journey begins. But by this time, the woman, embodying divine feminine energy, may have grown beyond her dependency on him. She begins to see herself as complete, independent of any external connection. It is essential to note that tears shed in genuine devotion or suffering are never in vain. If someone's actions cause another to cry before God, those tears carry immense value. Whether intended or not, the consequences will manifest in profound ways. Therefore, never become the reason for someone's suffering, especially to the extent that they cry for you in their prayers. Let this be a lesson for everyone. Respect the emotions and feelings of those who care for you. Divine connections are not to be taken lightly. Thank you for being part of today's discussion. See you in the next video.